You can't get the Spelunky 2 good ending deathless unless you get lucky with, like, getting a mobility item and a bunch of bombs in 4-2, and you take the Oceania path. Why are we even talking about this? Fuck Spelunky 2. I love it. I wouldn't wish it on anyone else. Mega Drive cropping, there we go. So, this guy's name bothers me, and you know why? Because as far as I know, Lecarde is not a name. Lecarde. I don't think this is a real name that like people in the real world have, but one name that is really famous that people do have is this. Specifically, Claude Monet's aunt, I believe, was in the Lecarde family, and I don't know how you pronounce the DRE thing, so it just kind of mumbled, but now in Japanese syllabary, that name, the real name that real people have in the real world, is in fact pronounced Lecarde, which the reason Eric's last name is Lecarde is because he's like Alucard, you know? So it's like the pronunciation is the exact same in Japanese as the end of Alucard's name. In English, it's really similar. It's Lecarde instead of Lucard. I mean, it's really just that I think Spelunky 2 probably has a narrow potential customer base, you know, a narrow market, that's the term. And I happen to be the sort of person that really likes what it is and can put up with all of its garbage nonsense and like 70-hour boss fights to get to the good stuff. They also mistranslate, or it'd be more accurate to say misspell the name of his spear. They call it the Alcard spear. There's no ooh at all. Oh, don't do that. I don't know if I've ever played Eric before. If I have, it's... The last time was probably like in the late 90s, so... I doubt he's like that different from Jonathan, though. John, I mean. He does less damage per hit, which I don't like. What do you think of that one? I think I maybe have that game and I haven't gotten into it. Whoop. I like Dragon's Curse. If it's the game I'm thinking of, it's on like a million systems, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about Spinny Spear. Thank you for reminding me. Huh, do you switch which side you're facing when you super jump? Yes. Weird. Yeah, I love that game. I actually played it for the first time really recently. Like, in fact, I played the remake, but I just used the old graphics. Oh wow, that's funny. So after you get the level 2 attack, you then break 30 candles, and the 30th one will have a power-up for your weapon. That just happened to be the 30th candle, and it was supposed to have a 1-up in it. But instead, I got the super weapon out of it. And that means I don't get my 1-up. Oh, he didn't die. I got the Tims there. Apparently they have real names, the super moves, and they're like really strange. I got the good frame. Oh, thank you, Unhaunting. Have a good night. Oh, you mean the thing where like you make a monster out of like a bunch of different sprites that are all kind of like linked together? Yeah, I don't know what the term for that would be. That style of animation. Wait, look, we're gonna make the reflection, Eric, go wachoo downwards. That didn't look very funny. That's weird. I blinked, but I don't know why. I didn't take a hit. You know what? I must have been blinking because there were like too many sprites on that row and it had to start doing that. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, like, it's certainly not without precedent for Castlevania to have attacks that aren't like super balanced, you know? Which I personally like. You feel really clever for coming up with a good use for something that is not that great, you know? I do, yeah. You might see it if you host me. I forget if it's my host or raid notification. I've got the water, dude. I don't want the water. Do we know if Eric can do this glitch? No. Jonathan can hit him with the backswing on his whip. I'm gonna take damage from this now. No, I didn't take damage. Oh, really? The fact that the move is good against birds, sort of, it can't be bad as a result. So that's a glitch there that I picked up from watching Clage. To my knowledge, the world record holder at this game. Good friend of mine also. And that despawns the first of these two bosses. The spinny sphere, you hold the attack button and alternate between left and right. It's the host alert? Okay. The shopping, please, pig. Big thing about Eric that sucks is John, I mean, can attack diagonally upwards while he's midair. Eric can on the ground, but not in the air. And against a lot of the bosses, I would greatly prefer to be able to do jumping diagonal attacks over standing ones. Yeah, I don't get it. It's good on every boss, isn't it? But this one, it'll hit him like before he even descends all the way. I always forget this section. I feel like this is not super memorable, this part. Uh-oh. Go. Those things are a real pain for John, I find. The bone pillars. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. It doesn't even take out the wall. Yeah. And the very good sound effect they made for it. That's the sound of stone sinking into water, right? Ow. Weird. If you stand still on this ledge, he's like not stable. He kind of bounces up and down. This guy, listen, when I hit his stomach, the Genesis is going to make some noises that to me sound like the word hamburger. You hear it? This just isn't that useful, like if you think about it, right? Because John has the ability to jump and attack in midair, which this guy also has. It's just sort of redundant, right? Because, like, if you want to hit right here, you can do that or you can do that. Often there are disadvantages to standing in place when you do it. You get bounced up if you're on the ground when that happens. Boing. Here, jump again. I've never actually let it happen before. It's John in this game. Johnny is different, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we get the green frame. Yeah. Oh, was he really? Neat. All right. I hate this part of the game. This is the hardest thing to me. I recently beat this game deathless, and this gave me more difficulty than stage 4. And stage 5 gave me more difficulty than stage 6. This just alternates between doable and tough stages. Out of the blue, no explanation. I'm gonna get hit. That was weird. I guess hitting it out of that wind-up causes it to... Are you kidding me? Yeah, both of these enemies are pretty random. And this room is just full of them. Like, that was a well above average performance for the first room for me. Very often I would, like, finish that room with no HP left, basically. It's so shitty. It didn't kill anything. This room sucks, too. With John, it's pretty easy because you just have to go straight and you're good. But Eric has to go up. And there are lots of harpies here. All right. Damn, I bet there's something over here on this side. Big thing about this stage, there are no HP refills. Yeah, I think so. I never knew this, but apparently it's possible for the tilting to force you off of these platforms, so... Oops. By the way, something that this game does that I think is wonderful is in many sections, you can tell whether a candle has a sub-weapon in it or anything else. Because if a candle has a sub-weapon, there will only be... So you see that these, what are they called? Candlesticks, right? What's a candelabra? Is that a thing? Anyway, how there are two candles in those. You'll see some that only have one in them. Those, like one big candle, those have sub-weapons. Annoyingly, there are some sections where there's no distinction drawn. Sha 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 sha. Get in here. There we go. I don't want that. I have the super sub weapon. Of course, it probably won't last. These bats are really hard to react to. Something I didn't realize is like the US normal version is like apparently pretty close in difficulty to the Japanese expert version. And I think that probably explains why the bats are so fast. Because, like, everything else is, like, it seems like normal Castlevania difficulty, but the bats are really fast in this game. And in the other Castlevania games, they're really only like that on the loop. Which, that's how you get expert difficulty, the game loops. I have a boomerang now. That's not as useful. One of these guys drops a holy water too, which is like the least useful thing you could have for this section. Did I despawn that other one, I guess? Wacha. Aha. Sorry. I only just now thought to check if my candelabra question had gotten an answer, and it had. All right. So, like, my entire John strat does not work on this thing. Because it's completely reliant on jumping upward attacks. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. This thing is definitely worse for, like, messing with my eyes. Although the thing that messes with me most is the upside down section later on. Boing. Dunk. Wow. I did that a little early. Well, you know, it's just a little, like, spire. Yeah, I like it too. I know Dracula has, like, illusion powers in the... I guess not in the book, which I've never read. But in the, Actually, is this the second Coppola reference? Isn't it Francis Ford Coppola who did the Bram Stoker's Dracula movie with Gary Oldman and shit? Who did that? Whoa, delivery. Hey, Beat Crones. Sconces, yes, that is actually the word I was trying to think of. I somehow ended up at Candelabra. Oh yeah, can't Eric do... Yeah, there's something up here. There we go. That's a really tight jump. Can I fall here? Okay, good. There is a pit that's possible to fall into on this screen. Is it not possible for John to, like, swing along the ceiling here and end up on that platform? Please go down the stairs. I knew it would hit me, dude. Please hit the enemy. Axe really not the strongest weapon for this situation, I think. A skeleton spawns behind you here. I like this section. I got the super weapon back already. I am at the munitions factory, I suppose. Yeah, I do. I was doing it earlier. Uh-oh. You can use it to despawn one of the mid bosses, one of the ones in stage 3, when you fight 2 of them back to back. Oh yeah, I bet Eric can just kind of haul ass through this on the left side, huh? Whoops. I meant to do the super jump, but I hit the wrong button. Whoop. Whoop. Much better. Oh, wait, can I just do this? Yeah. That's how much I trust myself to hit them honest. I haven't seen Curse of the Moon 2 or whatever. Curse is the Bloodstained, and then Circle is the Castlevania, right? Oh, whoops. Curse of the Moon, yes. Got it. The much faster startup on Eric's attack is really helpful. I almost ran into that. I'm nervous because this D-pad kind of sucks. Does anyone else have that, like, retro bit, maybe? 6-button D-pad that's, like, officially licensed by Sega? Am I the only one that doesn't like it? I would much rather have a Sega 3-button pad in working order. I played that one, Circle of the Moon, but I wasn't engaging with the RPG shit at all. Like, if I didn't feel like fighting an enemy, I just wouldn't do it. And let me tell you, that backfires, because you hit a point where you have, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but let's say you have 300 max HP, and if Dracula hits you with anything, it does, like, 220 damage. Like, he's not meant to be that difficult. Yes. I wonder if he can just hit it standing. Probably not. No, he has to jump as well. That was really a strange way to try to deal with that attack. It worked. I just don't feel it should have. God. Yeah, I counter hit it out of the dashing move, which causes it to bounce around. Was Vector Man out yet at this point? I didn't get the pro one where he's in that frame but on the ground. All right, this is the hardest stage in the game in my mind. And it looks like it's easier or harder with Eric because Eric can't go into the room that has meat in it. Go. Oh no, I took damage. Wild, the pollen doesn't do damage, but the rose itself does. Also, my controls D reversed at the worst possible time. Well, this is already not going well. I'll take that, actually. Terrible enemy. It's like my least favorite thing in the game is this enemy right here. There we go. One more. Sometimes these release a coconut projectile as well. It's really nasty. Yeah, that. Because it blows up and the explosion has a giant hitbox and it does a lot of damage. Like, it looked like I dodged it by like a mile, but I assure you, I came very close to taking that hit. Hang on. I'm really just playing it. I got my deathless Jonathan run. Will I be upset if this isn't deathless? Of course, because I have an attitude problem, but... I wouldn't say I'm really trying to beat it deathless. I'm doing a casual playthrough, hoping dearly to luck into a deathless run I don't deserve. Was there a sub-weapon candle back here? I don't want the holy water. I always forget about this chandelier for some reason. I think that one's especially nasty because there's that sub-weapon candle just on the other side of it. All right. Not a great situation to be in, but you could do worse. I find that whole room nerve-wracking. Whoa, whoa. What? Gigantic hitbox. Hang on. Boom. Take that. Well, this one's screwed, I think. You just take too much damage in this game. I think this will hit it. We're good. Yeah, I don't know. People act like Eric is like an easy mode character. I'm gonna be honest and say I don't understand that. He's got the big jump. I mean, I know he's got the big jump. That's something. But his damage is not good. I feel the same way about Castlevania 3. To me, it's easier to beat the game with, like, Sypha than with Grant or Alucard. But yeah, I mean, they got her outclassed when it comes to mobility! Fucking! But, oops. Yikes. Well, this is clearly dead. This stage is just so long to not have any meat. Okay. If you happen to kill him right when he attacks, apparently the hitbox on his attack like glitches out and it just hits the entire room, so... The spear is a little, like, less, or a little, it's quicker is the big thing. So there is that. Even then, I mean, I play a lot of Castlevania games. I find the Plasma Whip, like John's powered up attack, to be surprisingly bad. It's really slow. Granted, it does infinite damage if it hits, but... All right, let's see if I got this. I don't feel like this is the good version of this strat. Yeah, I like this boss. Well, I've never beaten Princess of Moss without taking damage, so... Pretty sure this one's done, unfortunately, but it got here. This game has a lot of boss fights, and it's really long. It's surprisingly long for a game that only has, like, 6 stages. Did you like that clutch spin attack? This is not the final boss, no. Top level rustled. Pronounce this. The castle, pronounce that. You probably said Proserpina. Apparently, according to school marms who give a shit how anything is pronounced, it is Proserpina. You suck! Bad attack. Bad attack for assholes. Oh dear. Proserpina is the Latin name of Persephone, by the way. I had no idea what it was, so I looked it up. I am also told it is not a real castle. Uh-oh. Really difficult to tell where exactly you are. Whoops. Shasha! That was close. All that so I could hit one more candle. This is the hard part. I don't really know what's up with this room. So the previous two had some sort of gimmick, right? One was just the middle row was shifted to the right. And the other one, of course, was upside down. And this one, like, you just keep fighting the same enemy over and over again, and he has 1 HP. And I sort of wonder, are they going for like a this is like an infinite hall sort of thing? Like the Gwendolyn fight? Take that. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I gotta go to the restroom. I don't want to play Castlevania Bloodlines on need to go to the restroom mode. You know, normal's hard enough. Yeah, I wondered about just going in that room. I guess the thing that confuses me about it is there are the enemies, right? Can you just like ignore the enemies or what? Now then. That first hit does so much damage. Hey, stop. Okay. Yeah, it's a boss refight rush. Thankfully, you don't have to do the Princess of Moss boss again. That one. No, I wanted that one. Give it back to me. Do the cards hurt you if you walk into them? Well, that one works. Yeah, the princess fight is neat. I almost didn't get that hit. Here we go. That one's pretty dangerous because it can hit you into a pit, which that would suck to have that happen. Yeah, that happened to you, didn't it? I didn't mean to rub it in. You then got that deathless run like the very next attempt though, right? So... yeah, so who cares? Uh-oh. Okay. I was like barely on that platform. Sub-weapons do half damage to bosses, so I didn't really want to use one, but I don't know how to hit that phase because you kill it so fast with John that you don't really see much of it. I've never done this fight before with Eric, so... I'm actually really not sure I'd played Eric at all. There we go. I'm sorry this is going to be tedious. That should be 5. Seven. 10. 12. Anyone seen Bly Manor? 15. They do, apparently. We'll find out. 17. They can't be the final weapon, though, so... 20. 22. Yeah, 1-up scan. Yeah, this is for that. 3, 4, 5. So if I'm right, I should get it, if not on the last candle of the next room, the very next candle after that. And if I'm wrong, then we know that the axe candle does not count toward it. Yeah, okay. It must not. Or we'll find out. So, yeah, all right. A few extra then. Once you have the level 2 sub-weapon, if you break 30 candles... you'll get a special drop that upgrades your sub-weapon and your attack. I find the tail whip phase of the Medusa fight to be really hard to avoid, so I don't think it'll last long, but it's what we've got. I think you wait right here, right? Ooh. All right, this phase is cool, but it is really long. Anyway, Haunting of Bly Manor. I was a big fan of The Haunting of Hill House. If I'm being honest, I suck at Castlevania. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Bly Manor, not as good. Really liked how it ended. A lot. The last 2 episodes made up for the entire rest of it being shitty. Shitty is an overstatement. Hill House was a lot to live up to. I didn't realize that Mike Flanagan only directed the first episode. And in hindsight, I thought the first episode was much prettier than the rest of them, and that would be why, I guess. I really, really like Hill House, Chris. At the time, I remain like not super in love with every episode. There are parts of it that I'm not too wild about, but like every episode has a different character focus, and feels extremely unique. Even though it's the same guy directing all of them, the episodes feel less samey than Bly Manor, which was like a different director for every episode or something. To the point where it just feels like 10, 50-minute horror movies that all like vaguely have something to do with each other. And they're not all equally good, but they're all really good. Some of them are like some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life, so I watch a lot of horror. It really is. Yeah, if you want to hear it, I'm going to have to not move forward. This is the only place in the game you hear it. This makes me think they must know that people like farm for hearts right before Dracula. Wow. I love the Genesis sound chip. You be nice. You be nice to the Genesis sound chip. That's bad. Well, it makes sense to use a long song if you know people are going to farm there, or you think they might. Oh, you're saying organs specifically. You know who's a big fan of organs? Dracula. He's a vampire. I got hit. Please just hit him. This part's tough. I think that's Shaft, sort of. Like, I'm not sure that character existed yet at this point, but... Wait, this game is after Rondo, isn't it? He only shoots bones when you hit him. I wasn't aware of this. There we go. There we go. False alarm on the first one. I forgot Eric does less damage. Oh, really? So yeah, they were probably not. Hey, thank you, Rusty. Well, that's my deathless Eric playthrough. That's not a bad note to end the night on, I think. I missed the orb. Thank you. How do you miss that? It's right there. I really feel like I need to do John Expert or something. I don't really think normal Bloodlines is too easy or anything. It's just that, like, I like the game a lot, and so why not? Apparently, Wake Up Push Play, it's walk up and down the stairs and just tear all the candles off the walls for like 10 minutes, and then you get a powerful attack. Rerun for that orb miss. Have a good night, Dubois. I'm gonna call it a night after this as well. But I want to let the credits play out. Who do I know that's streaming? Oh. Chubo. Hopefully Chubo is still going when it's time to pick a raid target. He usually doesn't stream too much longer than his current uptime though, which worries me a little bit. But hey, if he goes offline, he can just send people somewhere else. Oh, is he wrapping up? Tell him, if he's considering raiding me, tell him not to, because I'm done. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't raid Renaissance because I can't watch La Mulana. I'm trying to go unspoiled on that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that how you yawn? Yeah, I'm probably gonna raid BBH. Although, what's this? Hades? Does anyone here like to watch Hades? I personally don't, but Half Coordinated is playing it. I think I might just raid him. That was a pretty close run on the Princess of Moss. It would be exciting. I wouldn't like it, though. Konami. You try expert mode. All right. That's it for me. I am out of here. Thanks for watching. Seems like a lot of people stuck around for Bloodlines, so thank you for humoring me. I know I've been playing it too much lately. I'm probably going to be back on Thursday, but work is really busy right now, so I wouldn't swear it. We'll see. And yeah, have a good night, everybody.